Like, if only you would have figured this shit out 10 years ago, you wouldn't be sitting here trying to gaslight us into forgetting the fact that you got ran through for the past 10 years. Like, this is how they try and sell you used cars.
Not ran through for 10 years. Damn. What's happening, people? It's your boy Blaze here. Welcome back to another installment of Venomous Reloaded. You see me? So today we're gonna be checking out a good old video that the title alone just speaks cringe. Women of the View get roasted for being utterly clueless about men. Now, I know y'all read that out loud, so tell me that doesn't spell cringe. And everyone knows, like, The View, I mean, don't get me wrong, they get out to about a good millions worth of viewers, but what they talk about at times can be questionable. So with this right here, it's gonna be no different. So without further ado, let's just get into it and try not to cringe as much. I know that's mission impossible, but we're gonna try. So let's go.
Hi there. I'd like to humiliate some hussies, and I'm in a hurry.
I actually have found that I think men are more likely to have bizarrely unrealistic expectations.
What an idiotic thing to say.
I have so many girlfriends who are highly accomplished, highly educated,
Oh boy.
great people, and just wonderful women, and the dating pool is absolutely brutal for them.
Now there's your first mistake right there. You're hanging around with people that are educated and whatever the case may be, and you're comparing their views to yours, and you're basically absorbing their views and making them your own. That's your first mistake. And you feel like men have very unrealistic expectations. My fair lady, you are a fucking idiot.
What's men looking for? It is entirely unclear to me that it's like, why are there men not
His
jumping
face
to
is
want to
says
date
it all.
them?
Why wouldn't somebody be nice to you? Are you a piece of shit?
Well, Alicia, those are not bizarre and unrealistic expectations, because reality is that ultimately men want to build a family, okay? And most men don't want to be with an accomplished and educated woman because those women are entitled, demanding, and a pain to deal with. Even different studies.
And there it is. Entitled and are a pain to deal with. No lies told there, because women that feel like they are entitled and they will put you through the ringer. Entitled women will put you through the ringer, and trust me, if you get with those type of women, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a world of hell. So if you see those type of women, run.
Studies will tell you that that's the case. So most of your accomplished and educated friends are very likely to end up with a cat instead of a family, just like Whoopi.
Ooh. Mic drop.
Boom. Roasted.
So this whole discussion on The View came from the I'm looking for a man in finance video. And it's just a small snippet, but it proves how absolutely clueless these women are. These are grown-ass women acting like this is some fucking mystery. You know what I mean? And whatever you think of The View, it does go out to millions upon millions of viewers every single day. And
True.
Shout out to Damon Imani for making that edit. I think his stuff is hilarious. But he did snip off one little bit at the end of what she said. I'm going to show it to you now. See if you can catch it. Check it out.
In every major city, there's so many people on staff too that it's like, why are there men not jumping to want to date them? So if we wanted for, you know, a change of pace, have unrealistic expectations, I think we deserve.
That's my reaction.
Like, how fucking delusional do you have to be? These women talk about women's issues every single day. And to come out and say, like, for a change of pace, we, women, can have the unrealistic expectations. Like, what fucking world do you live in where you think that modern women are the ones with the realistic expectations these days. Like, I don't know your fucking friends, but I can guarantee you they're the ones with unrealistic expectations. If
Facts. All facts. Like, they create this detailed list of what they expect of a man, and 9 times out of 10, they either tend to be narcissistic, assholes, or just flat out an idiot. So they get the expectations, but wait till a little bit later on down the line and you see his true colors. All of a sudden, your expectations become your nightmare. So, is it really, really necessary to have expectations? That's the real $1 million question there. But according to these women, yeah, good luck with that.
If only judging by what you said in this discussion here. You led out by saying they're accomplished and educated, meaning that you think that that's what matters to a man. And I know you and your friends think the same way, so that means they think that too. Not only do you think that that's what matters, you think it's at the top of the list of what matters to a man. And by extension, you think by having those things means that you're entitled to have higher expectations, a higher value man.
Hell
wait
no.
until these dummies find out the truth. And the irony is, like, there's so much male content out there, more than ever in history. If these people would stop fucking consuming so much feminist garbage, drop the men are trash rhetoric, stop being so eager to play victim and call everything misogynistic.
Man, they are not gonna drop that feminist crap anytime soon, because it's consumed so much that it's literally like burnt into their cerebral cortex at this point. Like, it's basically programmed into their memory banks to where it's oh, this is such a loaded list, but it's pretty much programmed into their brains to where they can't help but to view any and everything as such. Unfortunately, I mean, there could be some hopes of deprogramming, but it's going to take a whole lot of work. I'm just saying.
And just fucking open your mind and listen to what so many men are saying out there. You find out that a lot of us are just saying the exact same fucking thing. You're gonna find out that it's not such a mystery why your friends are single.
Damn, I can't figure out what to post today. Yep, that'll do it.
That's literally every girl on social media, bro.
Don't even get me started on these motherfuckers right here.
This is what to do if you know someone that dresses like this. Get them out of your life forever.
Oh. It's the music for me.
Oh my god, that is funny!
Fucking meat pairs, man. How you gonna beat that?
Like a mad scientist.
What I need.
I can't give it to you here, baby.
Oh my god.
Yo, where'd this doctor come from? What do I need? Oh, I can't give it to you here, baby. The doctor tried to give her the business. Oh, and her face just says it all, bro. Like, what the hell?
As a woman, I'm going to tell you what we are not attracted to. A man can't text you good morning, you're gone.
Worst text to send a girl. The morning text.
The good morning and the good night text give girls the ick.
So, women have an issue with good morning texts. Oh my God.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
And you wonder why these women are single. They hate good morning texts. Like, damn. You can't even send a good morning text and send some positive energy to help a woman start her day. Fucking how, where, and why? Let us continue.
Hey, There's no amount of dinners that you will ever buy for me that will get my panties off. So you really need to figure out what it is that you think you have to offer and what it is that you think I value, because it's never going to happen without real investment. And that's not what you do. And I get that that's satisfactory for some others, but it's not enough for me.
Check, please.
Check, please. Don't you find it crazy how these modern women's standards go up as their value clearly goes down? Like, if only you would have figured this shit out 10 years ago, you wouldn't be sitting here trying to gaslight us into forgetting the fact that you got ran through for the past 10 years. Like, this is how they try and sell you used cars.
Not ran through for 10 years. Damn. Oh, sorry, but that was fucked up but funny at the same time. But damn, you dropping some gospel, bro. I gotta go back to that. Let's bring it back.
Up as their value clearly goes down. Like, if only you would have figured this shit out 10 years ago, you wouldn't be sitting here trying to gaslight us into forgetting the fact that you got ran through for the past 10 years. Like, this is how they try and sell you used cars at new car prices. They slap a coat of paint on it and give you a counterfeit Carfax report.
So what would you call it if my daddy issues have caused my entire life to revolve around getting attention from guys?
I believe the woke term is trauma, but the medical term is called being a whore.
Yeah. You've heard of
No
Elf
lie,
yourself.
so.
Now get ready for...
Oh, looks like you got a couple fatherless daughters on treacherous waters.
Here's life hack number one. For all you men out there, don't date, sleep with, fuck, or talk to any woman who's on any kind of med for anything in her brain.
It's true. I read it in Teen People.
It's not the one got money, Amber. It's the one honest. And not too many of them honest nowadays. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. There's some good men out there. But what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women going bad.
Woo! Tell them, Grandma.
Bad. It ain't the men now. It's the women done gone bad. You gonna flip the script on us? Yeah, it's the women done gone.
Where's the lie? I mean, nowadays, women is looking more and more questionable with their entitlements and and their feminist mentality. Like, where in the everlasting Western Hemisphere of hell did you come up with the logic that you have now? I just want to know, like, where? but Granny dropping some gospel on that. Like, no, I ain't flipping the script. I'm just keeping it a buck. You feel me?
You a woman yourself. I'm a woman myself, but I don't do half the things I see these women do now. They don't care no more.
Facts.
The men don't respect them. That's why. Let me tell you something, Amber. You got to give a man respect to get respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your husband respect to get respect.
Bang bang.
Because as long as you respect him, ain't too much he gonna do wrong.
How you gonna argue with Granny, bro? Like, she's learned a few things after a few years, but the woman behind the camera's response shows why things are as bad as they are. She say,
"Yep,
you're gonna flip the script on us. You a woman too. Like, is Granny supposed to have blind loyalty to women just because she's a woman, even when she sees they're in the wrong? That's why things are as bad as they are. Because so many women, they get online, they want to avoid accountability, so they surround themselves with sycophants and other women with uber feminist viewpoints. They play a victim and blame everything on men instead of doing some internal reflection so they don't have to take accountability. That's why things seem to continue to get worse with women and not better.
You're gonna look at me with a straight face and tell me you don't think makeup's a scam? Honestly?
No.
It's a vicious cycle, okay? You put on the makeup, it makes you break out. You think you're ugly, you put on more makeup, makes you break out. Vicious cycle, rinse, repeat. And you're falling into it. You're falling victim. You're a victim to it. I feel bad for you.
Pretty much. Yep. Stay focused, my brothers. Just because you see some cakes out there doesn't mean you should stay focused. Just because you see some cakes out there doesn't mean you should lose focus right now. And, seeing that clip made me lose focus. Like, what the hell? But stay focused, my brothers. Stay focused. Do not get distracted. You see something, eyes straight, and continue. That's all you have to do.
This is your sign to shoot your shot. The worst thing she can do is say no. I'm a girl, like your feet. Can I take you out to dinner sometime? Really? What the fuck? Yeah, everything was great.
I had a great time. You want to do it again?
Do it again? Hell no. You're paying for dinner. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
It's done.
I'm not looking for a nice lover.
Cap.
Do you see the fucking emotion I'm going through right now? That means this shit is serious.
60% of men from 18 to 29, it's not even like they want to date anymore. They're single and they're not looking. So we're dealing with a very small pool of men, which means we need to be wise. I'm sorry, but I don't think any of y'all know how men work. Because the way that I'm hearing you guys talk, it's like two different worlds. From our perspective, it makes a lot of sense. But we have Brian here, we have the cameraman. Men operate on a completely different spectrum when it comes to relationships.
It's really no surprise to me that young men aren't dating. Like, aside from the fact that if you look in a woman's direction and she doesn't like it, she'll accuse you of sexual assault. But I think it has a lot to do with how social media gives you a peek behind the curtain to these modern women and their mentality. And it shows you the hypocrisy and the selfishness and self-entitlement and the men are trash attitude and the we choose the bear and on and on and on. And to me...
You see why people say that social media can be the downfall to the idealistic views of life. Cause you see so much bullshit on there that is programmed into your brain that you don't think that the whole social media multiverse can broadcast and shed light on the things that you're quite confused about. And don't get me wrong, social media is an effective tool, but some people just use it for the wrong reasons. And all you do is just pray for them.
Like, I think with a lot of men, that's just a huge fucking turnoff, because for most men, personality and character have a lot to do with physical attraction. And so when men see this shit online and learn that all these women think with the same fucking mentality, it's no surprise that they are turned off by these terrible personalities. Yep. I'll tell you what, I would give anything to see this bright young woman go on The View to mansplain this shit to these old women, just so I could see their reaction, especially because it's coming from another woman.
You're a nasty man who looks at boobies all day and you're obsessed with boobs, and then you actually look and you pretend to your girl best friend that you're not looking, but you actually see her titties.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, just relax. When she gets over here, just tell her how you feel. Okay. What's up, Rob? Hey, Jay. You got a fat ass.
Nailed it.
I personally think that men are basically all the same. Men just want a nice, sweet, supportive woman. You don't even have to be that beautiful. Like, don't be fat, like go to the gym, eat healthy, put a little bit of makeup on, not too much. But ultimately, men just want a supportive, kind, sweet woman. He's gonna go out there, take on the world, do all these difficult things, and he just wants to go home and know that there's peace, there's food on the table, the house is clean.
Intriguing.
It's really not that difficult. All men want the same thing.
I like this one.
For the love of God, get these women on The View. We need more women.
Man, facts. That's why I say intriguing, because you don't hear too many women talking like this. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I agree with you, my guy. Get these women on The View so they can shed light. Because that clip, oh, I lost brain cells on that one. I'm sorry.
Like this, spreading some common sense among that species to all the millions of viewers that watch that bullshit every day. And because there are far too many women being platformed for spreading toxic nonsense and feminist garbage that only serves to create a bigger rift between men and women than needs to be these days. I mean, you got an entire generation of men going their own way and a bunch of middle-aged women wondering why they're single. Like, go figure. You know what I mean? Then you get women like this who actually give you a little bit of hope, allow you to continue to believe in unicorns. So look, don't give up on it, gentlemen. If it's in the cards for you, it's in the cards. You just keep doing what you do best and don't let the bullshit get you down. I'll see you in the next one.
You know what? I am not as mean as I would like to be. And I really wish people appreciated that more.
It is what it is. Whatever happened, happened. You cannot go back in time and change the outcome. So brush yourself off. Get all of that negative energy out of your system. Get all of that whining out of your system. Get all of that crying out of your system. Lock back in and get back to work.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
I like this. Life starts where fear ends.
Guess what? The rest of the world is too. There you go. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think.
Message, message, message. And for women that think that there's there's like no hope in you finding your potential soulmate, there's hope. You just gotta drop the idealistic entitlement bullshit in order for you to see clearly that there are actually men out there that actually want what you want. You just gotta drop the barrier. And for majority of the women out here in the world, that seems like the mission impossible to do, because they're so easily programmed to believe that they are entitled and they have that feminist bullshit programmed into their fucking brain. And it really irks my nerves that they actually think like this. But all you can do is just hope and pray that they come across a video like this and realize there's still hope. There's still hope out there for you. I lost brain cells at the beginning clip. Like, what the hell? But yo, man, all I gotta say is thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. Don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe. He'll kick it with your boy just one good solid time. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss a video from the kid. You heard me. And please feel free to follow me on social media right over yonder. And this is your boy Blaze here saying Chuck the Deuce, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I'm out.